Hello and welcome. 9 p.m. where I live, some other time where you live, possibly. I don't know. I hope you can hear me, because if not, we've got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So, how's everyone doing? Is it still Saturday? Yeah, I think it's still Saturday. I have lost all sense of days and time as of late. Let me explain. Your buddy Fearcrawler is unemployed, and it's making me a little crazy. I really, my days are all starting to bleed together, and I absolutely hate it. Oh, I'm just gonna say a real quick hello to everyone in the chat. Dark Somnium, hello. Games and movies, entertainment, hello. Chloe, hello. Happy Shadows, hi. Hello there. Michelle Neves, hello. Patricia, hello. Hello, Nightcrawler. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's me. Dark Somnium, give me just a second. You're now a moderator. Chloe, 1 second. Chloe, congratulations. You're now a moderator. I don't know why I do this. I don't know. Amina, hello and welcome. Zack Wizardman, hello. It is so good to see you all here. It really is. I am at, depending on which, if I look at the Creator Studio or if I look at the channel, I am now at between 714 and 716 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to get that right out of the way right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Happy Shadows is sick and you just want to say hi. Well, hello. That sucks. For any of you that have listened to the last few live streams I've been doing, in fact, most of them, Happy Shadows is on almost every single one of them. Zach, you want to come on the stream? Yeah, absolutely. Sebastian, lover of scary, hello and welcome. Zach, give me just a second. I'm going to get the link for you. And Dark Somnium, I'm going to send it to you as well. Give me just 1 second. Because for some reason or another, they make you go through so many steps just to send links and copy and this and that. I'm going to actually send one to Sam too, just in case. Although when Sam is on the stream, we know what Sam does. Sam likes to just crack open drinks. So I'm going to send one to you, Dark Somnium, just a sec. Link is sent to your Twitter. And who am I missing here? Dismal Hero. I've got to send one to him as well because, well, Dismal's on almost every single one of them as well. And Zach, give me just a second. I got to find you on Twitter. Zach, where are you? There you are. Found you. And all right, just send it to your Twitter. All right, now I'm going to go back to the screen I was just on so I can see what the heck's going on in the chat. Okay, yeah, I just want to send it to you. Zach, I sent it to you. Sam, yeah, Sam, go get the drinks. Exactly. Okay, story time. Story time from your buddy Fearcrawler. I started a night job 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, going back to work for a company I worked for, I don't know, like a long time ago. Let's just say it was a long time ago. So I I ended up going back to work for them, and they said it's gonna be full time, and there's all the jobs are gonna be in your city and everything.
Yo, what's good?
Hello, Dismal. I went to their orientation, which to go to the orientation, they made me drive like an hour and a half out of my way, which is terrible. Yeah, Zach, I sent it to your Twitter. Maxwell Axel, hello and welcome. I don't want to miss anybody here. Back to my story. And then when they hand me my schedule, none of the jobs are in my city. They're all like 45 minutes away or something like that. And they're not reimbursing for mileage. So I'm like, Not good. So I think in that first week I was with them, I spent something like $90 in gas. So and it's not really like a super high paying job either, so it just wasn't worth it. I ended up getting a job offer to go back to work for another company I used to work for, and I drive an hour and 15 minutes to go to the job orientation. I spend 20 minutes trying to find a place to park, end up putting the last couple bucks I had into the parking meter, go up to the 15th floor, and they ask me, did you bring your school records with you? I'm like, why do you need my school records? Your email never said anything about that. I'm like, here's my driver's license. Here's my social security card. These are the dates I used to be working for you guys. It's not that long ago. Like, oh, if you don't have it, you can't attend the orientation. I said, that's ridiculous. Here's the email you sent me with what you told me to bring. And there's no mention of needing to see my school records. I also still have a current state license. And in order to have a current state license, I would have to have at least finished high school. So the rest doesn't matter. And they were having none of that. So they sent me back home. I said, fine, I'm no longer interested in working for you guys. So back to the drawing board on that one. Although on a happy note, your buddy Fearcrawler did get his detective license and his detective agency permits. So
Oh, nice. That
finally,
is awesome.
finally, finally, after 2.5 months of back and forth with this, and X amount of dollars paid for insurance and licensing fees and filing fees and everything. It's so good.
I mean, for those types of things, you kind of expect it's going to take a little
Oh
while.
well,
That,
here's the thing. When I sent in, I sent them an email like a couple of days ago, and they got back to me right away. And I said, "What's taking so long?" They're like, "Oh, we were waiting for your FEIN number, and then we realized you were a sole proprietorship." I'm like, "Yeah, it says it at least 3 times on the application. It's a sole proprietorship."
oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta love
They
how
just had
thorough
to
they
give
are.
your social instead.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yep.
it says right on there, sole proprietor. Ah, happy thoughts. And
So
Sam,
congratulations.
oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, welcome.
But yeah, man, that's awesome. Good thing you got that. Now you can get to it.
Now I'm gonna be Detective Crawler.
That's awesome.
Detective Crawler. Although I kind of don't want to change the YouTube name because that's going to be too much like Detective Creeps, and he's kind of doing his own thing, and I don't want to steal his thunder, you know.
Sam is in.
Yep.
Oh, I can tell. I hear noises.
Oh, good. Here we
Um,
go.
how do we know it's really Sam?
Here we go.
We know because of the noises. Ah, there's the can.
Yep.
Great. Do you guys know the horror narrator Sir Spooks?
Yeah. What about him?
Anyway, I did a video yesterday. YouTube horror narrator impressions. Like I did a lot of impressions of people.
Yeah.
And anyway, I did one of Sir Spooks, one of Chills, Darkness Prevails, Mr. Nightmare, a few others, and he had recently made a video close to the same time I did, so he looked up his video, and my video popped up that I did an impression of him, and he commented on my video, and he talked to me on Twitter.
That's cool.
It's really cool. He posted about my video on Twitter, and me and him talked a few times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really awesome. I was so happy.
And to answer Mr. Lonely Dark's question in the chat, yes, there is lots of stuff to investigate in this area. Also, I can also do process serving, so there's quite a bit of that as well. I refuse to do missing persons because that would just make me too sad. I think that would make me I'd probably end up heartbroken half the time. So I refuse to do those because they never turn out well ever. So not going to be doing that.
So
And Chloe,
congratulations on 700 subscribers.
oh, thank you.
My goal by the end of the year is that.
Where are you at right now?
571.
571. Got about a month and a week. I think you can
Yeah.
hit that. Everyone go over to Zach's channel and go sub him.
Oh, thank you. It's Zack
Don't
Wizardman.
and
Yes.
watch some videos too. Don't just sub and like be inactive. Actually watch some videos. Yeah, Chloe, I was
will
just
do
gonna say
that.
you're eating lemon heads, which are one of my favorite candies. But I think I already told you that.
Lemon heads are the best.
They are, but man, they are so they instantly stick to your back teeth.
Oh yeah, that's always nice.
So Dismal, what's going on with you?
Oh, right now I'm just blowing all my money on the Steam Black Friday sale.
Oh,
But not a whole lot. Just hanging out, working on a few little projects. And
that's cool.
that's about it. Haven't really been making any videos because I've been too lazy. I don't have a better excuse than that. But yeah.
I think the last thing I worked on was something for Vidas 22, and I still have like 3 or 4 other ones. It's like every time I think I'm done with collabs, I'm like, oh, I'm at the end now. Then
Yeah.
someone asks me to collab, and I'm like, I don't want to say no because I like doing it. But then I look at my channel, I'm like, man, I haven't uploaded an actual scary story in almost a month. So I feel really bad.
Yeah, I think it's going on that about that long for me as well.
And it's not that I don't have stories. I just don't get around to doing them. And when I started that night shift job, the start times were all different, and it was a different city every night. Drove me insane. I could not get a schedule going at all.
Oh, I bet.
So I'm now trying to get back on track and watch it. Just as soon as I get like a schedule going, then all of a sudden like all the caseworks will start coming in. I'll be like, oh no, oh no.
Do you have a job right now or not?
No, because I left the night shift floor finishing job to go
Yeah.
do the security supervisor job, but then I went to the orientation and then they sent me back home and told me to come back the following week, like Monday. I'm like, what? Because you don't have your school records with you. I'm like, you never told me to bring them for 1, 2. I've worked for you guys twice before, and 3, I would have to at least have a high school diploma, which is one of your employment requirements, in order to have a state security license. So you making no sense right now. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Yes, Chloe, I would collab with you if you did vids. Yes, I would.
Ooh,
Who is
Sebastian Lover of Scary. American gun laws are better than English gun laws. That is a true statement, sir.
Who is
That's
Dank?
because we're allowed to have them. It's not that your buddy Fearcrawler is a gun nut. It's just no one's going to take mine from me. That's all there is to it. See, I have this philosophy that bad guys will get guns. They always find a way to get guns. Doesn't mean someone should make it harder for me to get one to protect my home front, you know?
Yeah.
I abide by the law. Lawful, law-abiding citizen, your buddy Fear. So... America, apple pie, automatic weapons. See, those are the 3 A's.
Nice. I like
Oh
that.
yes. Oh yes.
The 3 A's. Oh, Hassan, just 1 second here. I'm gonna make you a moderator because you did give me a shout out.
Hello, everybody.
That's creepy.
Who is that?
Dog Somnia.
Oh.
Are you doing the robot voice again? Hang on. How do I know it's you?
What?
How do I know it's you?
Because I'm so sexy.
Fair enough.
Is my voice all weird still?
No, it's fine now.
Oh, Chloe,
Okay,
as far as the gun deaths in England and all the other things, that's a whole other kettle of fish for another time. Because Dismal and I will talk endlessly about that. To be honest with you, yeah, it's true. British people do prefer to stab each other. Touche. Yeah, ligature strangulations, poisonings, and stabbings are like through the roof. And as we've learned recently, so are things like vehicle homicides. So, but anyway, we'll talk about that some other time.
Oh man, if we go down that path, that's like gonna go.
It's good.
Go
It's gonna go on forever. Crump, hello and welcome everybody. Crump has like the best stock footage. If you do horror, if you do, if you're looking for something to just use as an intro or a bumper for videos, go to Crump's channel. Crump makes some fantastic stuff. Highly recommended. If you like the stuff I use in most of my videos for the last like couple of months, all comes from Crump. So, Winter Killer, hello, welcome. You are now a moderator. Sometimes this chat just goes. Am I crazy? The chat sometimes goes too fast. Ice Wolf Man, I'm going to make you a moderator as well.
I wish my live chats went fast. I only get like 6 people in at a time.
Man, we're hitting record numbers on this live stream today.
Yeah, once we get to double digits, you know, that's when we know we've pretty much made it here. You know?
Oh yeah,
double digits.
Yeah, for sure.
Most I've had is 12.
Oh, good.
We're at 13, so man, we just barely, you know. Did I say hi to everybody? Did I say hi to everybody? I hope I did. Really hope I did. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Reaper's Horde, did I say hi to you? If not, hello, welcome. Ice Wolf Man, hello and welcome. Like I said, I just made you a moderator. So, although in my streams it doesn't mean much because everyone becomes a moderator sooner or later. But
how much moderators are you allowed to put on?
I don't know. I gotta be. If there is a limit, I must be getting darn close to the threshold of it because I just make everybody a moderator. So
this YouTuber named Boomer Douglas can only make 18 moderators.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep going because until something pops up that says I can't do it anymore, I'm just gonna keep going.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You only have
Thank
you have like 14 moderators.
That's probably true. Somewhere's around there. I know it's a lot. Except Sam. One of these days I'm gonna unmod Sam just because he keeps cracking open cold ones. Yes, Ice Wolf Man. That does mean you kind of control the chat. So what that means is that now I've got a whole bunch. That's like that's like the Fear Crawler army, the moderators. So if somebody in the chat comes in that we don't know and they start typing, because we've had it a couple times where people type some really awful things in there for no reason. I don't know. Some people just troll the horror channels or the live streams whenever they happen, and that's when I like to know that there's lots of eyes watching that because I don't always look at the chat when I'm speaking. I think because then if I do that, I would start reading things while I speak. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That got quiet too fast.
That got really quiet. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is it cool if I dual stream? Like
sure.
I also stream on my channel?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'll try to post all you guys.
Yeah, that's good for me. You better shout me out though.
Yeah, I'll try to post all your channels in the link and stuff, or in the description and whatnot.
Yes, that sounds good. I'm Zack.
He won't try. He will do. He's Dark Somnium. He will do.
I don't know, guys. I'm pretty lazy. Like, you don't know how lazy I am.
You didn't know my channel. My channel's called Zack Wizardman.
Yeah,
I don't think I've met any of you guys before. Have I met any of you?
Let's not talk about. Let's avoid. Yeah, Amina's right. We should avoid religion in the.
Whoa,
we should avoid religion in the chat.
But I'm so Christian, and you guys need to be Christian too.
I am a Christian.
I am actually, but you don't have to be Christian.
I'm a Christian.
I like how you said let's not talk about religion, and then we immediately started talking about religion.
Yeah. We're not talking about like theology or religious ideologies.
Oh, I got you.
We're just saying what we are.
Yeah, I mean, we're just mentioning. You know?
I will say though, even though I am religious, I have no problem reading things like I go to church every Sunday. Like I'm going to church tomorrow. But if you've read if you've heard some of my videos, you probably wouldn't think that I'm religious at all, just because of the stuff that I read. But,
I mean, well, look, one of my videos was like 3 gruesome acts committed for Satan. So yeah. That was a difficult one for me to do, but that was all news articles and things like that. So it wasn't like you know, it
Wow.
was that was a difficult one, but that's
yeah,
why
I
that
got you.
one has a disclaimer at the beginning of it as well.
Wow.
Miss Monster, hello and welcome.
Miss Monster, what's up? It's me, Zach. Yes, you know me, Miss Monster.
Yeah, see, Hassan's a Christian. Look at that. I see, and here's the thing: I don't care. I don't care what anybody's religion is. I'll just say this since religion keeps popping up for some reason. I don't care what I don't really care what anybody believes, as long as it makes you a better person, gives your life some sort of structure, and at the end of the day, you're nice to people. I don't care what you believe or what you worship, and it's not my place to ever go and say, you know, you should do this or you should follow that, because I know what does my life right, and I know what leads me to a better place. And the information out there, if somebody wants it, it's everywhere. It's free, basically. You know,
sure.
you don't have to. It doesn't cost you anything to hear the gospel or whatever. So it's free. So
I think of religion as even though I believe something, there's no way that I know it's true. It's just what I believe. And so it would be very arrogant and closed-minded of me to assume that what I believe is correct, and make and think that everyone else needs to believe that too. Like for all I know, every other religion on earth has just as much chance of being the correct one as mine, and so I try to respect everyone's beliefs, even if I don't. It's not, even if it's not what I believe. Doesn't
no,
mean it's any less or.
I hear you. And as far as it goes, like with like what you believe in, it comes down to faith, and faith is really the only thing that you have that is your moral compass that actually leads you to why you feel that what you follow is truth. So, faith is always going to be that thing. You know, if we don't have that faith, that one thing that actually gives us that gut feeling that something is correct, then we're just basically wandering aimless.
For
Just
sure.
funny videos. Hello, Fear. I watch all your videos and they're amazing. By the way, I subbed and liked. And from Hassan, well, just funny video. Okay, you are now a moderator.
Everyone.
Everyone's a moderator. Sooner or later, we're going to hit if there really truly is like a max here. Yeah, we will hit it. Miss Monster.
Make me a moderator.
Yeah, Miss Monster, thank you for the congratulations on the 700 subscribers. I appreciate that. Yeah, really, Chloe's right. Yeah, what if all the gods exist and they all just chill together? I think that if we balance out the word God and the meaning of it as something just all controlling, all powerful, all knowing, it's possible that the reason we have all these different religious figures is that in order to appeal to the masses, there had to be something that spoke to them not only as that mass of people, but also as individuals. And that's again, that gets on in theology and philosophy and things like that, and total other discussion for another time.
For word, I got you.
Did Sam die? Because it's like really quiet. I don't hear drinks being cracked or poured.
Let's not
Yeah,
question
he
a
does,
good thing, right?
Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? I probably just jinxed it.
He does
Yeah.
like 20 beers an hour.
Yeah, he says it's soda.
Oh
Are
wait,
the USSR of mods this, Mr. Wonderberg? Yes, I am.
wait. Sam messaged me this morning. All right, and what do you say? Hold on. Messaged me. I think he was drunk, and he says on the next live stream I'm on. On the next live stream I'm on, I might do a face reveal.
Oh, he sent me the same one. Yeah. He sent me the same one.
Yeah, so obviously he was drunk then.
Do it.
All right, guys. So I'll link to all your channels in the description of my stream.
Thank you.
Will you in like the Google Hangouts chat, will you put a link to your channel for me? So I can copy that.
What's up?
Buddy would put a link to their channel into the Google Hangouts chat so I can copy that. And then I'm gonna put it in the description of my live stream.
Appreciate it, man.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Oh wait, that's not my channel.
Wow.
That's a link to the stream.
Well, I'm just now saying that
Who's drunk?
what is that sound?
There's so much.
Oh my geez, why are people calling me on Facebook?
I don't know. There's so much going on right now.
I am not able to put a link in the chat because I'm on mobile right now. And plus,
you want it? You want the link in the Hangouts chat, or do you want it in the
Oh, the Hangouts chat. That's
all right,
fine.
just a second.
I just realized that my computer is actually capturing the like all of my like I tried putting the Google Hangouts in the screen and it's actually capturing every single. So it's just like, oh yeah, here's my YouTube channel all over the stream. Here's my porn collection all over the stream.
You mean
All right, screw that.
adult film collection, adult entertainment.
No, it's not
pornography.
It's porn.
It's porn.
Yeah, it's porn. Thanks.
Oh, whoops. Here, I think I finally got it right.
See, Miss Monster likes Jesus because he's chill.
There's my link.
chill.
Michelle is
Walk
not
around with
religious, and you don't
sandals.
have to be. I showed
There's
my
my link.
parents your videos, and they think
Sweet.
you're an amazing person. Well, thank you, Master Boxer. You are now a moderator. My videos are not amazing, so I'll just correct you right there. But thank you, I do appreciate that. Pink Spooky, hello and welcome. And Miss Monster, no, it's the chat's suddenly going downhill.
Every single time I look at my chat, usually, like after I get done reading a story, it's devolved into some nonsense and just really nasty stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty hot.
Wait, where's Phantom?
You're welcome.
Where is
You guys-
Phantom?
Phantom. Oh yeah, where the hell is he?
I
Of
just
darkness.
I just tagged him on Twitter, but he
I
hasn't.
think if we wait a little bit, he'll show up. You know, he just
Phantom.
like if we wait long enough, and I think if we kind of have to pray a little bit, I think Vidith 22 will probably show up too. Yeah, Chloe, make videos, and then you can come on stream with us as well.
All right, I think I got 2 channels of you guys, Dismal Hero and one second, let me see who the other one is.
Did mine pop up? I sent it. I don't know. I might have. I may have screwed it up.
I got Dismal Hero and I got 2 Dismal Heroes.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, Dismal Hero is the only person I got. If you guys want to send your channels links, I'll.
That was weird. That's weird. I totally sent it. I know I did. What the heck?
Oh really? Maybe mine's crazy.
Right there.
I
Do you
don't know what
guys,
happened. Let me
do
try it again.
readings
Let
on
me
your
try it again.
streams?
Yeah, but we do a different kind of reading.
Ooh.
Fear crawler.
There, it just went now, I think. Yeah, what we
Sweet.
usually do is we what's going on? Oh, come on. What the heck is that? What am I seeing?
Wait,
Oh my god!
What is that?
what happened? What's happening?
There's some.
It's
No,
a
there's
face
Is there porn?
reveal.
yeah.
Oh, face reveal. I got you.
That's. I think that's Sam with the mask off. Oh, Muhammad, thank you. You saw me on the live stream and you watch my videos and you think I'm awesome. Thank you very much. You're now a moderator. We have got to be coming close to, if there is a limit, we've got to be really, really close now. So
Yeah.
I think I had about.
Dark, he's a furry.
Wait, who's a furry? Me?
That's
No.
disgusting. No, he's talking about talking about Sam.
Sam's a furry.
Yeah, Miss Monster's now talking about how the last time she was on the stream, we made her do a reading. Well, and here's the thing. I appreciate that you did that reading because I know you weren't feeling so well that day and you had just gotten your voice back. But we appreciate that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a lot of fun, though.
Could one of y'all put my link in the Hangouts chat because I'm on mobile right now, and I don't want to mess up anything.
Let me see if I can. Do you
Okay,
have it listed
thanks.
on your Twitter? Do you have it listed on your Twitter?
Yeah, on my bio.
All right, hang on a second. Let me.
I'll just put my link in the chat.
Well, I see the
Okay.
face.
Yeah, that's
Let me
me.
go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did send you to a picture of my face, and
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. You know if it's the difference between Sam and Dark Somnium is that Dark Somnium is a good-looking guy, and Sam has to hide behind a mask.
Oh shit.
So
no, I just want to hide my face.
What kind of mic is that?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna.
it was actually it's $25 on Amazon. It's the Flareon 800, I think.
It sounds amazing for $25.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of vocal manipulation. Like I have my voice running through 15 filters right now before it goes to you
Oh
guys, which
wow.
is why I was able to like make my voice sound all weird like this and whatnot.
Oh wow. Okay. All I have is a
So
Rode
yeah,
Video Micro.
I have here. If you're looking at the screen, I have this. It's my MIDI pad. There's all these button lights on it and stuff, and they're each hooked up to a different MIDI track. And when I just
Yeah.
press one of the buttons, it activates a different track. So like I usually use it when I'm doing live readings for like nature sound effects or ambient. So like if it's like, oh, I was running through the forest, skipping and whatnot, then I have like a button that's for footstep sounds and stuff.
Yeah. That's
What am
awesome.
I? What am I gonna do when I hit 1,000 subs? Ask is that Lemire? Is that Lamer Ali in the chat? What am I gonna do when I hit 1,000 subs? I I hadn't even thought about it. Well, first let me make you a moderator. Okay, so there, now you're a moderator. I don't know. I might just do a really super long video. My goal is actually to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So like before we go into the new year, and then which is weird because when I went on Dolly Vampira's live stream like half an hour before we did this one, she started saying that we should get Fearcrawler to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm like, that's exactly what I was thinking. But I was actually on pace to hit that, and then like 2 months ago, the subscriber count really started slowing way down. I'm not complaining. I have 700. That's amazing, but I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did, I don't know. I would think I'd probably do like a super long video, or I would have to be bigger than what I've done before. Maybe I'd even do a giveaway too on top of that. I'm not sure yet. And Phantom of Darkness is here, so now it's
good to see you, Phantom. It's about
yeah, Fearcrawler. We still need to do our collaboration. I sent you the SCP stories. Did you ever get round two?
Yeah. I was finishing last thing I finished was something for Vidith, and then I've got yours, I've got something I've got to do for the thoughts, and like 2 other people. So I'll definitely get them done though.
Cool. No rush, man.
Because
Just whenever you want.
I when you sent those, I had just started working a night shift job that every night was in a different city, and they were all different start and end times, so it totally threw me off. So I literally could get nothing done with that.
Oh yeah, I understand, man.
Unfortunately, but no, it's still written on my desk, so I will definitely get that done because I want to. No, I need to. I must.
I mean, it'll be cool because I wanted to keep doing the SCP archive collection. But yeah, I've just been kind of doing random ones while I've been waiting for that one. Because when me and you start doing those, then we'll do it like 1 through 5, and then like 6 through 10, stuff like that. But until then, I'm just kind of doing individual ones.
Okay.
So how long are y'all planning on streaming this?
I don't know. We usually go.
Really don't.
Yeah, we usually go at least an hour. I mean, it's already been half an hour, actually over half an hour right now. So
yeah, after this, I'm gonna go on my channel. I'm gonna be doing some more readings, because I kind of feel bad since I've been. Huh?
What's your channel called?
What was that? Mine? It's the Dark Somnium.
The Dark Somnium. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw you in the chat.
Adam.
Ooh.
Adam just got me to 720 subscribers. Thank you, Adam. I'm going to make you a moderator. You're now a moderator.
Nice.
Thank you. 720. That's nice.
What happens when you on a stream you promise someone that they're going to be a moderator, then you got to do it,
and then I can't? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. From now on, I'm just gonna have to click it before I say it, I guess. So.
Oh man.
Back to Phantom. Phantom said, "Congratulations, thank you, Phantom." I don't know if I said thank you yet or not, but thank you.
Phantom who? Of Darkness?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's up?
Just call him Phantom, because if you keep adding the Of Darkness on there, the more you say his name, the more time it's going to take. So I mean, over the course of your lifetime, you'll probably waste several hours. So if we just call him Phantom, think of all the time we're gonna save. You know.
Oh, yeah,
When I started my
totally.
channel, people usually either call me Dark or Somnium, just either. And then once I was like, hey, my name's Ronnie, and like started being more open about just like me, that's when people just started calling me Ronnie. So I actually don't think people call me Somnium anymore. I think pretty much everyone just calls me Ronnie.
Just like Ronnie said.
Yep, yeah, that one guy.
That song. No one knows that song. Come on.
Oh wait,
I think
by
maybe
Lonely Island.
I think, right.
Talking about Shy Ronnie.
Yeah.
Rap.
I see Adam in the chat's got it right. So he says I'm the best YouTuber. Well, I appreciate that, but I think maybe you're a little intoxicated right now. My channel is I don't know, mediocre on a great day.
Someone commented on my video today. They said, "I love you. You are so adorable. You are the best YouTuber ever."
Yeah.
Well, don't get a swelled head or nothing.
Seriously, calm
No,
down.
no,
Yeah,
no.
let's
Like,
just dial it back a little bit here. Jeez.
They put like
All right, Jesus,
17
let's
R's.
What about $60?
They said like They put like 17 R's on YouTuber, and I seriously
gotcha.
thought this person was a troll or something, but they weren't.
I'll tell you. Fear Crawler, how long have you been subscribed to my channel? I have horrible memory.
Who, me? Sorry, is it just my headphones you asked me?
Okay.
Let me think. Since sometime in the spring, I think.
Yeah,
I think it was like, I don't know, February maybe.
So I started my channel just about 13 months ago, and I don't know if you were around, but for like the first 4 months of my channel existing, the only people that came to my channel really were just like trolls, and then like you or Robert, or like there's actually some fans and stuff, but like most of my subscribers were people that only came to my channel to dislike my comments or dislike my videos and like spam like racist stuff in the chats.
I remember that.
And then I remember what I was doing a live stream once, and then like those stupid people were coming with their accounts and stuff, and I was like, you loading this video from like 60 different accounts, all that's doing is giving my video more views, because the dislikes don't matter really at all. Like it doesn't negatively impact my video, and all they're doing is just giving my videos more views. And then after that, like they just completely stopped, and I haven't heard from them since.
Good.
It really did bug me. I actually thought it was just kind of funny, the way like that they're going out of their way to try to offend me, but I was just like, I'm not offended. If anything, I think it's funny.
I'm gonna see if my camera works, and if hopefully this doesn't crash the stream like it did last time. But let's just see what happens if I click this button here. What happens?
So what are the words that are up on your screen? Is that the comments on your video?
Oh, the chats. That's the live chat from my video. I forgot that was there.
Oh, look at this guy.
I never wear my own merchandise, but see, I'll wear someone else's merchandise. You know, but I don't wear my own.
Yeah, Corpse Husband.
Yes.
You should do a face reveal.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
What for?
Why not?
No.
Show me that body. Show me what that face do.
Let me think about that. No.
Fine.
The answer is no.
Will you show Sam? Have you shown Sam yet, or like anyone?
Nope. I can count on one hand the amount of people that know what I look like, and most of them are narrators. Yes, I got something stuck in my teeth.
You have to show me sometime.
No. That's enough of that.
Dang it.
So I have a question for you guys. Do any of you write your own stories?
I have
Sorry, I just
before.
smacked my microphone.
I read some of mine.
Well,
Like
I'm sorry.
the 22 sentence horror stories where I wrote all those. The driver, the addict, the homecoming. I wrote those. So
I've
Well-
wrote like 2.
Dude,
Dude, the one
Yeah.
the one that you wrote for my for that one for the
Yeah.
autumn horror collab.
yeah, you like that one?
Outstanding.
Yeah, you like that one? That was the fishing horror story one.
Man, that one was awesome.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
I'm trying to get this thing to work, but it's not working.
FaZe, you subscribed to me. Thank you.
FaZe?
Let's see what happens. Well, guess what, FaZe? You're now a moderator. It worked.
Wait,
what I was going to say was, so I've written 3 stories that are on No Sleep. I want to write more stories, but my problem with writing is that like I can come up with a concept for a story and an ending, but my problem is writing the story to like get to the ending. You know, it's like coming up with everything that happens in between.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm working on a story, called "The Piano in the Woods," and because I write my own music and everything, so all the stories I write usually have music or something in like influence somehow, so that I can write music for it. And I have no idea how to get to the ending of the story, which sucks because I wish I did. Like I wish I could write, like really fast and stuff. But the problem is I just like I can't. I don't know. I just have problems coming up with how the story flows and what happens in the story to get to the end point that I already like came up with.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone on that. That's definitely one of my biggest problems too.
Yeah,
And,
me too.
I wish I had some advice, but I don't. Oh,
There really is no good advice because you always have the idea of how you want to start,
yeah.
and then you get towards the ending, you're like, no, if I use that ending, it's gonna suck.
But what I usually do is like, whenever I start writing, I'm like, all right, because mine usually end up being pretty decently long, reasonably long, and what I start doing is I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this short, and everything just kind of falls into place when I have that mindset. I'm like, I'm just gonna make this as short as possible, and just try and just rip through like the middle of it and get to the character building, or get through the character building really quick and get to the end. And yeah, I don't know. Everything just kind of comes natural to me. Then I just have a normal, long story.
That makes sense. Real quick, I have a question for you guys that someone in my chat asked. April asked what or who got us into narrating. So if you guys are interested
Mr.
in
Rogers.
answering that. Mr. Rogers?
Yeah. He was a great storyteller.
Let me think about that for a
I
second.
don't know.
Was he? I only remember him being bad at tying his shoes because every damn episode he'd be like, well, let's tie my shoes for 3 years.
Oh, who got me into it was Darkness Prevails, Mr. Nightmare, and Swamp Dweller.
Swamp Dweller. Swamp Dweller's a little bitch.
Oh. No, we love
yeah.
Swamp Dweller. We love Swamp Dweller.
Yeah, we love him because he's a bitch. I damn it. He's never around whenever I'm just slinging like slash at him, you know.
One
So
of
you
these
don't
days,
like him?
one of these days he'll come on
No,
one
I'm
of my
sure.
lives.
Me and him are friends.
Yeah,
That's
no. Swamp Dweller's on
we're
like
friends
every.
that hate each other.
Yeah, he's always around somewhere.
Swamp Dweller's cool. I've been on a few of his streams before.
But I will. I guess I'll answer that question. The thing that got me into narrating was because I've been writing music for around 14, 15 years, and I love listening to scary stories. And so I would listen to stories, but I noticed that everyone uses the same music. They all use either the Silent Hill music or Miyagi's music. And I thought, hey, I like to write music. Maybe I can talk to these people and like write some custom theme songs for their channels and stuff. So like I messaged Unit 522, Let's Read, Darkness Prevails, stuff like that, and or people like that. And the only person that replied was this one YouTuber named Joey's Nightmare, and he said, "Yeah, that'd be really cool. Write something and send it over." So I did. I spent like 2 days writing a song, sent it to him, and then I never heard back from him. So I was like, well, I guess I could just make my own channel and write music for my own stuff. But it's kind of funny because after I did that, I ended up working with all of those channels anyway, like Unit and Let's Read and Darkness Prevails and stuff like that.
So, did that guy
like,
ever reply?
No, I don't think he did. Yeah.
Oh, that's a douchebag
I think
move.
well, it's all good. Maybe he didn't like the song. It's like I never assume that my music's awesome. You know, he just might not have liked.
Don't
He might
assume
have
it,
wanted
just
something
know
that sounded
it.
different.
Just know it.
Like all of my music that I make isn't scary. All of them, if all of my music sounds sad, because the way I read my stories is more of like a. I don't try to outright scare people. I try to leave them to where they'll like I don't know what the feeling is. I guess like melancholy or well they'll be like, oh well now I'm depressed, kind of like that kind of horror, you know, like not just like, oh shit I'm scared to go down to the kitchen. It's like, well that story like like it makes them like think about it a little bit more than just being like scared of the dark, you know.
Yeah.
So that all my
That sounds
music that I
cool.
make from the stories sounds like melancholy or sad.
So, who did you work with?
Well, I've worked with Unit, like me and Unit 522. We started this band thing where like I write music and then he does vocals over it, and we've made like 2 songs so far. And I've done like 4 collaborations with Let's Read. And I might do one with Darkness Prevails. We've been talking about it.
That sounds awesome.
Me and Swamp Della used to work together a lot before he became a little bitch. I was going to do a collaboration with Mr. Creepypasta. We were going to do a story called Chrome Sunset, and we were sending the lines back and forth to each other, but then he kind of stopped responding. So I think he just either changed his mind or got too busy. So
yeah. So why do you call Swamp Dweller a little bitch now?
oh, just because, well, he's always been a little bitch. No, I'm joking. He's cool. Me and him are just we're dicks to each other, but we're friends.
Okay. I wonder why Sam left.
I don't know.
Ooh, probably because I was talking nonstop. Sorry.
Wait, so who asked who were inspired to do horror stories? Who asked that question?
Someone on my channel, her name's April. She was just wondering like how we all got into narrating.
April Jones?
No.
Oh.
It's April Lee on my channel. But she might be on yours on this stream too. I'm not sure. That's the downside of multi-streaming. You got people in all these different chats and stuff.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to talk about how they got into narrating?
I was waiting for Dismal Hero to say something.
Sorry, I'm just getting killed by Steam right now. I'm buying everything.
I got you.
How did I get on a narrating? I don't. From my buddy Unrested. He didn't have, but him and I always did horror stuff together, and yeah, I just like from him, I kind of stumbled on the whole horror narration scene, and I'm like, oh, this probably would be pretty fun to do, so I gave it a shot. But yeah, he was the one who got me into it, kind of like indirectly.
Gotcha. A little bit more about why I like horror so much. Actually, I got terrified by the movie by Stephen King's It when I was 5 years old. I watched it, and it just like I had like a crippling fear of the dark after that. And I broke my fear of the dark by making myself like sit in dark rooms or listen to horror stories, to kind of like desensitize myself to it, and it helped me break my fear of the dark. And then since then, I've just had like a love for horror and stuff.
Nice. I got into it. I don't know what got me into horror, because I was scared of Beauty and the Beast. So, yeah.
So I saw Rainer Lewington in your chat.
Yeah,
he's
no,
cool.
I just saw it. I'm like really behind on what's going on in the chat right now.
Hello, Rainer.
Rainer, hello, and thank you for the congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, Rainer's cool.
Rainer's cool. Rainer's also
awesome.
a very, very gifted writer.
Yes, he was one of the first writers that I worked with. Me and him actually have started a few projects. I'm kind of sad because we haven't worked too much together recently, but that's kind of my own fault. I suck at working with other people because I have a bad habit of forgetting to do stuff. People will be like, "Hey, oh yeah, let's work together," and then I'll be like, "Sweet." Then 2 weeks later, they'll be like, "Hey, you got those lines?" And I'm like, "Shit." So because I just like, well, because I have really bad ADHD, so like I bounce between things that I'm doing so much. Like I have 4 stories that I've recorded already that the audio is already done, but I haven't gone in and done like the music and sound effects because I'm more interested in recording something new. Like I lose interest in things very quickly, and then we'll have to like organize what I need to do next, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. That's my one problem with narrating is that I like every single story that I've ever read. I don't proofread it before before like I record it. The audio from my recording is the first time I'm ever reading that story, other than maybe like lightly skimming it to see if it's something that I think is interesting. Because if I read it beforehand, I'll lose all interest in reading it a second time to record it.
Any of you on here watch Mo Sargi?
No, what's that?
No, he's a YouTuber who explores haunted abandoned places. You know, oh my gosh.
Nope.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, is Oh my gosh related to Ermagerd?
No.
I just made that up. I don't know.
Guy's name is Omar, and he just thought, oh my gosh.
You guys
No.
plan on? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you guys plan on doing any readings on this stream? Because if so, I'll read a story for you guys.
I might, but like I said, we usually make them up on the fly.
Oh, really? I was actually thinking it would be fun to like include the people in my chat to have them help me write a story. I did this once before, but there was an issue with the delay in the stream to where there'd be like 2 minutes of silence in between each part of the story. But like one person would come up with a part of the story, and then I'd narrate it, and then someone else would come up with the next part, then I'd narrate it, and we'd do that until we had a full story. It was pretty fun.
I could see that.
That sounds cool.
Oh yes, and a shout out to Reaper's Horror because I wouldn't have the Fear Crawler mask if it wasn't for his recommendation. So he was correct. He was correct.
Reaper's Horror is in here.
Miss Monster says he's got a beautiful face. I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't know. I'm really far behind in this chat. Holy cow!
Ooh, that reminds me. For some of you guys, I don't know. Have you seen the logo for my channel?
Yes.
I haven't.
Okay, one second. I need to I'm gonna put it up on the screen in 1 second here, because when just a little backstory on my channel. When I first started narrating, I didn't have the name The Dark Somnium. I just was using my name. It was actually Ronnie Reeds, and so my logo, what I was designing was 2 R's, just like RR, and then I was messing with it. And I was like, hey, it'd be kind of cooler if I put them back to back, so like one's reversed, so it was 2 R's next to each other. And then I was trying to resize it, and I accidentally resized it only along, what is it, the y-axis, like up and down, and I stretched it really tall. And when I did that, it made what my logo is now, basically, because it's stretched it up to the point where like the legs were connected at the bottom, and the top part went into a point, and it kind of looked like eyes or like a face. And I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. Where the hell's the one? Oh, here it is. Oh wait, that's not the right one, but whatever. So, what is that sound? Oh, but yeah. So like, if you look at it, you can kind of see, if you like turn it. Here, I'll turn it sideways if I can. Where the hell's the rotate? There it is. So, if you look at it, you see that it's like there's the legs of the R at the bottom. Like, just look at one of them, and then it curves off to the right because it's stretched. And yeah, how I accidentally came up with that logo.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
What? There's all these things rotating. What is happening? Everything on the screen. My life. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute because I'm just talking all over your chat and not letting anybody else talk.
Happy thoughts now. Oh, and to answer your question, Chloe, as far as asking Redditors for permission, you should. I will say that that's not always successful every single time because sometimes users go inactive and you can't. So always best to ask. Otherwise, just ask people to send you stories and just go from there.
So, did anyone have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh, I had a great Thanksgiving. I ate way too much.
I did.
Though.
I cooked Thanksgiving for my grandpa here. It was one of the first times I've cooked like that much food all at once. I didn't know what I was doing, but it didn't turn out terrible. But I do want to add to the I do want to add to the permission thing. The way I see it is if I don't get permission from an author, no matter how bad I want to read the story, I don't do it. So if I write somebody and ask if I can read a story and they don't reply, even if I really want to, I won't do it because writing stories takes forever. Like it takes a long time. It takes a lot of skill to write stories. There's still skill and hard work in narrating, but I'd say not as much as writing the story itself. So I don't use stories unless I get permission. Even there are some stories that I will not get permission for, but those are bigger ones, like Jeff the Killer, because it's really hard to contact the author of those big stories. But those ones are kind of like free for most people to use. But yeah, other than that, like the ones on No Sleep and like Let's Not Meet, Creepy Encounters, stuff like that, I always get permission. Even with most creepypastas, I try to get permission, which is how I made one of my friends, Travis, how me and him became friends. He's an author of stories on the creepypasta wiki. And I narrated his story called Fleshgate, and me and him became friends after I talked to him and asked him for permission. So I think getting permission is really important. Did everyone die?
Yes. I died. Are you guys ready for Christmas?
No.
My wallet's not.
No.
Exactly.
The only thing I want for Christmas is a Nintendo Switch.
But that's the right choice.
I'm so poor. Yeah, right.
I look forward to one thing every Christmas, and that is breakfast with the family. That's it.
No.
I don't.
This will actually be the first Christmas. This will be the first Christmas that I celebrate with anybody in about 4 years. So I don't really like most other Christmases. I'm just like, there's nothing to do, no one to really hang out with. So I just kind of act like it's another day. So this Christmas, I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to do. You know, I can make paper mache airplanes, I guess, for people. But
okay, well, send me one because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to look for all the narrator friends that I have that all have PO boxes, and they're all getting snack products.
Snack products. Oh, I have a PO box.
I want one.
Everybody that's got a PO box is going to be getting snacks of some type.
I'm eating food this year.
So if anyone has nut allergies, I'm sorry, you might end up with some Nutty Buddies. I don't know. So
I don't have a PO box. I need to open one though.
Yeah, get one because then I'll send you some fiddle faddle or something.
Does it have to be a PO box? Can you just send it to my house?
I can send it to your house. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, I trust.
I prefer PO boxes because then it's like Christmas when you open it up. Ooh, Christmas. Oh, and Chloe, as far as only having one story, make that a video, post it, and then trust me, you'll get other stories. I want more subs for Christmas, but I won't get them. Oh, Reaper, yes, you will.
I want more subs. All I want for Christmas is subs.
I've been one thing I have a question for you guys, I guess. Do you worry to like is the idea of being unique, like is that something you concern yourself with? Like, do you think, oh, I need to find a way to set my channel apart, or do you not
Yes.
really worry about that? And if you
Yes.
do, what do you
Sorry.
do? Oh no, you're good, man.
Okay. See, that was like one of my biggest concerns like a little while ago was I was going through my videos and I'm like, there's really nothing different. I'm using, Muse music, using Kevin MacLeod's music, just doing basic narrations with stock photos in the background. It's like, what sets me apart? And I still can't really think of anything like that hasn't been done before. The only thing that I changed on my channel since I thought that is instead of like stock photos, I use gameplay from horror games. But I'm sure somebody's done that as well.
Yeah, Let's Read does that, but I was thinking about doing that, but at the same time, since I only do fictional horror, I didn't know if it would be good to have gameplay in the background because it might take you out of the mood if you have like just video games in the background. So I've been debating that, but I haven't really done anything with that yet. Normally, what I do is just either images that I'll make, or sometimes I'll try to do text, like a text on screen type stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, other than that, visually, it's kind of hard to come up with stuff,
Yeah, absolutely. Like the horror narration market, if you will, is just so saturated that if you're a newer narrator, it's really hard to just set yourself apart. There's really not a lot that hasn't been done before. So I mean, yeah.
I mean, with me, I explore haunted, abandoned places and talk about scary videos, scary pictures. And I was going through my videos, and some people tell me that there was this person who did a roast video of me on YouTube. They said you just steal Omar Gosh's content, and then I thought about my videos, and I kind of do. And there's no real way for me to set apart because a lot of people are doing the 3 a.m. challenge, the overnight challenge, and I do that sometimes, not all the time, but there's really no way to set me apart from anyone except for like doing other challenges that have been done before a lot.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Don't of course don't let that discourage you. If you're having fun going out there doing all this stuff, keep doing it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because I mean, no matter what you do, some fanboy is going to say you're copying somebody else. So definitely just ignore them.
This was a girl who roasted me on YouTube. It was sad.
Here's what I do. I imitate people and say that they're giving me a shout out.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hello, friends.
What do you mean?
It's Corpse Husband. Fear Crawler is the greatest horror narrator on YouTube. Actually, it's really Fear Crawler. I just have a cold.
That's
That
nice.
is awesome.
I can only do that when I'm really sick.
Did that for me.
When you get sued, let me know.
Zack Wizardman.
Actually, Corpse thought it was really, really funny. So
do one for me. Do something with me in it.
I will do that.
Can you imitate me?
Awesome, thank you.
Can you imitate this? All this?
No.
Can you imitate me?
I could try. You've got kind of like one of those like gravelly voices, so I'd have to like start like drinking pop rocks and soda. and then I'd have to slow down my rate of speech.
Just start smoking cigs.
The only way for you to imitate me is to get a helium balloon, suck it all of it in, then do it. Because I have the most high pitched voice ever.
I have the most high pitched voice ever. That close?
Chloe in the chat says she has the most high pitched voice ever.
No, you guys don't even know. Wait for it. Waiting. Where the hell's... Okay. Keep waiting.
Okay, here we go. Yes. Haha. High pitched, I think. Is my voice
it's
high
not
pitched?
that bad. It's not that
This is
bad.
awesome.
Dang it.
It's not,
It should be
not bad.
higher. Higher.
Oh wow, you sound like Fred.
Oh, don't even bring
Fred?
Fred up.
I've never even seen any of his videos.
Don't.
Oh my god.
I forgot that guy ever existed. Fred.
I hate that guy.
Not as bad as the annoying orange.
Oh my god, no.
I got onto YouTube a little after that. Well, no, not really, because I started my first YouTube channel in like 2005 or 2006 or something. Even when I was like putting like music and stuff on YouTube, I didn't watch other YouTubers. I probably didn't start watching YouTube until like 2011.
You guys remember when the whole Tobuscus scandal was going around?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh wow.
See,
You know,
Dismal and I, we don't get involved.
Yeah, it's one
You
of
know,
those
that's
I
a
just
smart
don't
decision. That's a really smart decision. It's better to not get involved than to get involved because so much drama comes out of every situation on YouTube.
Everyone go over to Reaper's channel and see if his videos sound like me, because he says that he's been told that they sound
Wait a
like me.
second, guys. Wait a second. We got a problem. Ice Wolfman just said that I'm officially the swamp dweller of this stream. Do I look like a transvestite? I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, it is okay. This is hilarious.
Nice. That was a
It's
good
so
one.
funny.
Crazy.
That is so funny. Do I look
I want,
like a
is it cool if I
transvestite?
invite is it cool if I invite my friend you might know him, Fear Crawler, Ever So Creepy, to the call? He's a narrator. We did Beyond the Blackout, a few other ones. He's one of my favorite narrators.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
That sounds awesome.
Creepy blonde girl, hello and welcome.
Hey, creepy blonde girl, what's up?
Phantom says we can't invite anybody.
Phantom can. What's Phantom
Why
going
is
to do, huh?
that?
Be a Phantom?
Phantom is going to virtually beat you up and cuss you out.
Phantom's gonna come to your house and whoop your ass. That's what Phantom's gonna do.
Reaper, I'm trying to remember if you and I sound the same, and I don't think that we do. Someone wrote a comment on one of my videos and asked if I was related to Mr. Creepy Pasta, and they said I sounded like him. I'm like, I sound nothing like him.
I've been
Not
told that I
really,
sound
no.
like him too. But I think that my voice is a little bit deeper than his. I don't know for sure.
It's smoother.
He's probably the only smoother. Ooh,
It's
the smooth, refreshing taste of my voice.
because he's a ghost. What the heck?
I like Mr. Creepypasta.
Yeah, I do
especially his
too.
old videos, but like his newer videos, just like the stories that he does, I don't understand them.
I like doing stories that are confusing and like weird, like stories that you can listen to multiple times, and each time you listen to it, you come up with a different interpretation of what happens in the story.
Okay, did
like
you
one of my
guys
favorite
see...
authors.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm? Oh no, you're good, man. You can go ahead.
Okay, so like,
well,
did
one
you
of my
guys...
favorite authors. Ooh.
What's going on here?
Okay, all right, okay. One of my favorite authors is Decomposed. He's a Reddit author. I've done almost every single one of his stories except for one, but that's because I don't really like doing like really sexual stuff. I've done every single one of his stories aside from that. He has like a really unique writing style where it's really artistic, and you don't necessarily know what's going on in the story, but it's still scary. And you come up with your own interpretation or your own understanding of what happens in the story and what it's about, which I really like.
That sounds cool.
From now on, every story I do is going to have a twist ending that has nothing to do with the main story whatsoever.
So like, did you guys see the new Jigsaw movie?
No,
I didn't.
Here's
Like,
the thing. I think for me with the Saw movies, I liked the first one, because there's the only one that was actually good. The sequels just were like, let's start showing the traps in real time here and just make it super gory. It's like, why? That's not good storytelling. It's just boring.
So, anyway, the newest one, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I had to go to the movie theater twice to see it because I didn't exactly understand the actual storyline.
No, you had to go. You had to go twice to see it because they kept kicking you out because they caught you sneaking in.
No, I paid my way twice. Okay.
You cannot bribe people to go into the theater. I'm telling you.
If you're bribing one, just buy a ticket. What are you bribing them with? Like 3/4?
Okay, shut up. Anyway, like I couldn't understand the story because it was such a twist. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but yeah, it was kind of weird. I just didn't understand it exactly.
Robert says it wasn't that violent or grotesque. I think if
it wasn't.
Well, maybe I'll tell you what, maybe I'll red box it one of these days. Reaper's Horror is saying that he sounds nothing like me, but at least thought that we were one and the same. Well, which is weird because I mean, I know her personally, and that's weird. We've talked normally in conversations. I don't know how the confusion would happen. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I actually have an idea for something fun. Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, I have an idea for something fun we could do on the stream if you want to. Like your idea of how you guys write stories. We could each play a character and just come up with something on the spot for like what our character does in the story to progress it. That'd be pretty fun. What do you guys think?
Like role playing?
Kind of. Well, like so I can come up with a character and like a base story, and then it'll be like I'll just say what I do, and then like in the context of narrating a story, and then somebody else will go from there with what their character like does in the story and stuff. Kind of like role playing, but also in the sense of a narrative horror story.
Speaking in third person or first person?
Doesn't matter, I guess. Well, actually, it might matter. I would say like, be like, here, I'll like try to come up with something on the spot, which is gonna sound stupid, but like,
I just did level 15 damage with my mace wand.
Okay.
Yes, I woke up to taking level 15 damage. No, be like, I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock going off and a strange message on my phone saying, "You're a little bitch," from Swamp Dweller, something like that, And then I think that'd be kind of fun.
Okay.
Dude, did you get a hold of my phone or something? What the hell?
How Swamp Dweller's just texting everyone he knows, just saying they're little bitches.
I got a weird group message this morning. It's strange. How did he get my number?
I like that idea, though.
He successfully slid into my Twitter DMs.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wow, that's quite the verbiage.
It is, yes. You guys know that SpongeBob meme? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
I know that. Yeah. I know the episode. If there's a change in context, I don't know that I want to know it.
Well, anyway.
I was gonna make a parody of that where it's like goes like, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Dabs?" And then when it says Dabs, it like does like that John Cena exploding thing with the super loud noises and whatnot. I thought that'd be pretty fun.
That's funny. Anyway, my friend at school asked me the other day. He was like, "Have you felt it now, Mr. Krabs?" It was definitely weird.
Did you say that's hot?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
What? No, I don't know. Don't expect me to understand either.
Whoa.
Some people up in here have some weird fetishes.
You brought it up, though.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck. You were responsible for everything I just said.
Say anything you want to for the next 5 seconds.
One time when I was a kid, I hit my tongue on a jungle gym thing and bit my tongue in half.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say some talking trash on Swamp Dweller.
Yeah. One time when I was a kid, I was talking trash on Swamp Dweller because he's a bitch.
But how did you know about Swamp Dweller then? Oh, ever so...
He's quite a notorious bitch. I mean, it was pretty much world news at this time.
Why did it get all quiet all of a sudden? What's going on here?
It got very
don't know.
quiet because
It
someone
did, and now
joined in.
Phantom of Darkness is talking about Sailor Moon in the chat.
Sailor Moon, what?
What the hell's Sailor Moon?
You don't know what Sailor Moon is?
Oh, the anime. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I actually
What?
have
That
I actually like Sailor Moon. I don't like the Japanese version. I like the English dubbed version. I actually have like 2 different like tuxedo mask. Like they're not really action figures. I guess they're dolls. I got them for my birthday a long time ago. So I collect toys. So they're upstairs in my attic area on my
only
shelves.
only anime I like is Attack on Titan. But like I do that because there's so many people at my school and now in like who exist that are too much into anime that call themselves weeaboos, and I just can't stand a lot of it anymore.
I like old anime.
The only anime I've ever finished is Full Metal Alchemist. I still need to watch Brotherhood though.
So like there was this girl on my school bus, and I told her I had a YouTube channel. She asked me what I did. I told her I explore abandoned places, I read horror stories, I read creepypastas, and she was like, "Wait, did you say creepypasta?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And then she's like, "I have to check it out immediately," because she's all into anime and creepypasta. And what's ruined creepypasta for me is because so many people who are cringy, who call themselves weeaboos and dress up as creepypasta characters. I mean, it's fine if you like it. I just think it's a little bit cringy.
I've never even heard that term before.
Then it's good that you haven't. Don't even look it up. Don't even look into it. Save yourself the pain and the bleach.
The Bleach.
Yes.
I really like doing shitty no sleep and like troll pasta stories.
Troll pasta.
I also like doing Gazoogle stories. Some of the people who are watching might know what those are, but
Of
you guys
course.
know the Gazoogle app.
You
Do
did
guys
that
know
on
what
one
the
of my
Gazoogle app is?
Yeah, you did that on one of my streams, remember?
Who's talking?
You did that on one of my streams.
Who's talking?
It's
that Fear Caller?
it's me. It's me.
Oh
that was
shit!
A sexy voice guy.
Yeah.
But for those of you who don't know what it is, Gazoogle is an app that like takes the text and translates it into like ghetto slang. And so I'll take a scary story and put it through that and then like sometimes I'll put like a hip hop beat in the background and then I'll read like the gangster story.
Oh god.
Those are pretty fun. I like doing videos like those, but I can't do them on my main channel, so I have to I have a second channel called the Dank Somnium that I do that stuff on, but I haven't really done anything yet.
The dank. Wow.
The dank
I just love
Somnium.
that. I just love that word. Dank.
I remember when dank used to just mean when something was wet.
Wait, what?
It's a pretty gross word.
It is. It's like the word moist. It's disgusting. Think about it.
Moist.
I'll be right back.
Moist.
The moist
Reaper's Horde, to answer your question about what I don't like about the Japanese version of Sailor Moon. One, it's in Japanese and my Japanese sucks. And 2, I don't like some of the story arcs in there, and they don't put them in the American version. So just like I like the dubbed version of Dragon Ball Z, but I don't like the Japanese version because again, some of it I just can't get into. I don't like some of the story arcs. If that makes sense. Maybe not.
I don't watch. Oh wait, one sec. My friend Kane, who ever so creepy, might be joining us real quick. Oh wait, he's in the call. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, ever so creepy, he's one of my good friends. We narrate a lot of stories together. I would suggest checking him out because he has like the perfect voice for what we do, and whenever he starts talking, you'll hear it.
Oh, thanks, guy.
Oh, come on now.
Wow, man. You know, fuck you too. No, I'm joking.
What's up, guys?
You're kind of quiet.
Oh, I probably got the gain down. Hold on.
So what do you do on your channel, Ever So Creepy?
Is that better?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
it does.
Not that much. I don't have a lot of content, but did true horror ghost stories. I did like some Reddit stuff. I only got like 6 stories.
Okay, you have like the perfect creepy voice, like ever.
Right? Right. Whenever we do stories, like in the story that we did called Beyond the Blackout, the character he did, his name was Russ, and he's kind of like has like the southern like grizzle accent. He did that so perfectly. Like he did that those lines so perfectly. That's one of my favorite narrations that I've done, mainly because because of like his narration in it.
Yeah, I'm just moving up into the world. I just got a mic stand and like a shock absorber. Pretty fun.
You just got a shock absorber?
Yeah. A lot of the time I was actually recording. Like, I can't even explain it. It was terrible though. Very terrible.
Okay, wait. I'll write something in the chat, and he has to say it. Okay, deal. Do you have a deal? I'll write into the chat on my screen. Yeah, I'll write into my chat here, and then he has to read it. There.
This is like my first time doing this one, so I need to find out how to see what you wrote. Let's see.
Wait, so how many?
What are you posting on, Ronnie?
What now?
What are you posting on right now?
What do you mean? Oh, I posted the link to your channel.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just join that.
Wait, what's happening?
So how many?
Oh wow, sorry. The stream was unmuted for a second, and I was hearing everything in double.
So anyway, Fearcrawler, how many people are watching your stream?
Right now it declined. It went down to 8.
Oh no.
We were at like 14. I mean, I think that might have been some kind of a record for us.
Oh, that was definitely a record for sure.
Now it's at 9. So all right, we're getting back to where we were.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Flaps crawler.
You should rename your channel to the Dank Crawler.
The Dank Crawler.
Yeah, just
it's gonna be a religious channel going forward. It's gonna be Christian Crawler.
Nice.
You know what I should do? I should take the Bible, gazoogle it, and do the gangster Bible. Jesus was straight player hating on all these.
Awesome.
I had you do that once before. I had you read Ecclesiastes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That would be
You're
awesome.
like, what should I do next? Like, here, you can do my favorite passage right here.
You should do that. That sounds
Is it cool if I read something on the gazoogle real quick?
Yes,
yeah, sure.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, I'll look up the story. You guys can keep talking. Right.
What sound effects? What's happening here? What's happening here?
That was
3 people started whistling at the same time.
Oh, was me.
That was a nuke drop.
What's Flaps Crawler? What's that? Flaps Crawler?
That sounds disgusting.
Do I even want to know?
Did you say Fap Crawler?
No, it's Flaps. Now whose mind is in the gutter? Flaps Crawler.
Seriously. Sick ass.
Yeah, Fap Crawler. Yeah.
Amazing. No.
It's not FAP.
Fap Crawler. Could you imagine if that became a thing and like every video was just me narrating something like mid-story, you just hear like some sounds.
Here's something like this.
Some sounds? Ooh.
Yeah, something. Thank you. Something along those lines. And then the story just doesn't continue. That's just like the next like 7 minutes of the video. Will I make it to the end of the story this week? You guess not.
Yeah, you make a video like that. You should.
That would be pretty
It
hot.
was about the same time that I turned the corner.
I'd watch that,
that
at least
I-
twice.
Yeah.
I would have that on a replay all day.
What are you listening? You know, that'll be the point in which you're listening to that and someone walks into your room, so you have to switch over to pornography because pornography would be easier to explain.
Wow.
All right,
But
real quick.
it's
Okay, so I got
still-
the story.
Okay, this would be so funny.
might
Everyone mute their mics so they can hear this correctly.
All right.
Oh wow, I feel special. All right, one sec. Okay. This is a story from Creepy Encounters. The original title is the Man in the Orange Car. Gazoogle translated it to The Pimps Up in the Orange Car. So this happened up in the 90s when I was about 8. I was whole dizzle with my crew up on a tour caravan. I ain't talking about no chicken gravy, biatch. Well, shit, I ain't got a funky ass bathroom, so our crazy ass had to use the shower blocks on the campsite. My fucking mom had gone off to the gangbanging, finger-licking, dirty-ass shower. So I decided to strut to the shower blocks, to strut with her and shit. That shiznit was more than 10 minutes strut from our caravan, and a little bit out of the way for reals. As I was strutting, an orange hoopty with 3 pimps inside passed my crazy ass, stopped all up a little way on the road. Y'all know that shit. Motherfuckers, as I got closer, I noticed that the driver had his window down and was watching me up in his crazy ass mirror. Shit, this ain't no joke. I kept my head down, went to strut past this but his schmoove ass called my dirty ass. I ignored his ass and got his schmoove ass called again. I ain't talking about chicken gravy. I had always been hollered at to not rap to strangers, so I just kept strutting towards the shower blocks. The hoopty followed my crazy ass and pulled up near the showers. As I got closer, the driver got out and ran as fast as I could to the shower blocks. The door had a cold ass little code, which I kept putting in up in the whack because I was so tripping like a motherfucker. I didn't dare turn around, so I give a fuck if the other pimps got up to or how the fuck close they got to me. But I eventually got up in the building. When I came up with my mama, they had gone. I didn't give a fuck rig that hoopty. Not a good damn thing ever came of that shit. I also got them some other stories of creepy encounters that I'm about to post soon. That's the end of that. It's pretty gangster.
Amazing.
The hoopty.
That was the most gangsterous shit I've ever heard.
Anthony, what do you mean? Oh shit, I had to add Ever So Creepy as a moderator. I also like to do stories. These ones are a little bit harder to do and actually have them turn out funny. But normally what I'll do is I'll go to like some forum that's not in English, and I'll take their stories and translate them. And I just call it bad translations. But sometimes it's hard to find like other forums about horror stories that aren't in English. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll take stories and then I'll translate using Google Translate. I'll translate them to like 2 other languages and then back to English, and then that usually comes up with some gibberish. Like, here I'll do like a quick one real quick. Let's see.
The ever so loving background noise is back.
Background noise?
Yeah.
I don't hear any. Oh, I don't hear any background noise.
I don't know, if you know Theo streams, then you know what he's talking about.
How much people are you allowed to have on one of these panel things? Hangouts calls.
Infinite?
I'm not sure. I don't really think there's a limit.
Let's test it out.
I thought it was either 6 or 8.
Fear crawler. Fear. Hello, Fear.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello. Okay, so like, is Phantom of Darkness still in there?
Yeah, he's still
in the.
Yes.
Ask him if he wants to come on.
He'll say no,
Phantom.
probably.
Phantom, do you want to come on?
I think that's a hard yes.
He probably won't.
He probably won't.
He might.
He's never came on a stream.
He might. We could probably coax him into it.
If he does not, there will be a hashtag on Twitter called "Phantom is a pussy."
Phantom's come on my stream before. I think that he only ever expressed concern about not wanting to read on streams, but I'm pretty sure he's cool with being on streams.
He says he can't because of the internet. So.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Like
I've never
an
seen him
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Meanwhile, if we go on his channel, he's probably like streaming a video game or something.
You know, he has
In
to.
4K.
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, but my internet sucks.
You just gotta start that Twitter hashtag.
And meanwhile, he's streaming a video game while watching Netflix. all from a mobile device.
All in 4K.
Yeah.
He's like, man, my internet's just so bad.
And he's on Pornhub too, with 50 videos loading. Such bad internet.
I think he's the reason the internet slows down.
Wow.
Are you dying?
Me?
No, I hear coughing and hacking and dying. Who's dying?
Dead.
Dismal, is that you?
No, that's not me.
Okay.
I mean, I've been trying not to cough this whole stream, but just the cold weather is making me die.
Maybe it was Sam. Sam, are you dying?
Sam's just drunk.
Sam just to get that background noise on fleek, though. Oh, crap. My Capri Sun freaking went everywhere.
Yeah, Zach, listen, for future reference, don't let anyone know that you drink Capri Sun.
I like Capri Sun. It's my favorite drink.
I like Capri Sun too, but my problem is that they're so small and they taste like slightly sweet water.
Yeah, did you ever cut one open and just pour it out into a cup and see what it looks like? It literally just looks like water. Yeah.
Let's cut one open and pour it all over my pod.
That's why I don't mess with the Capri Suns. I go straight for the juice barrels.
Oh, I like those. Like the hug jugs.
Yeah, you get like 1,500 for like 75 cents.
Yeah, that's great.
I love those.
I'll take 4 cases of those, thank you. Are you Capri Sun is fantastic? Are you 7?
Oh, shut up!
This is happening in the chat. Mr. Lonely Darks. No, I'm 23. Mr. Lonely Dark sided with you. He likes Capri Sun.
Yes.
Oh, there's Sam. I just heard a beer can crack.
No, that's Coke
He
Zero.
says it's Coke Zero.
Oh, it's Coke Zero.
Wait, who
There's
said?
no way that's Coke Zero.
Who said that I'm 7 in the chat?
No. It was Chloe was typing in the chat. It was asking Mr. Lonely Dark if he was 7. Because he wrote in all caps that Capri Sun was fantastic.
I love Capri Sun. Okay, anyone can drink Capri Sun. Anyone can.
I didn't say that anybody couldn't drink Capri Sun. I just said don't go being all public about that.
Why?
No, like there was this Walmart worker who, like, she was on her lunch break and she was eating a Lunchables.
Dude, I ate Lunchables the other night. I think I sent Fear Crawler the chat. I bought like
I think you did actually.
I bought 5 of the pizza ones and just made them all.
That's me. I will eat Lunchables only because you get that. Only because it comes with a dessert, you know.
Yeah. Lunchables.
And sometimes when I'm in the freezer aisle, if I see a kid's cuisine that looks particularly good, I'll buy that.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't
awesome,
heard that
though.
name in decades.
Yeah, like, what do you want? An encore? Kids cuisine got a
Dude,
fudge brownie. I'm
Encore's where
taking
it's
that.
Encore's where it's at. Come on, it's like what, $3 for like
2 pounds of food. 2 pounds of food. Lasagna, thank you.
It's not bad either. I like
It's
it.
really not.
Videos, I said that I was getting sponsored by Capri Sun, and people actually believed me. It was the saddest thing ever. Like, this kid came up to me at school and was like, "Are you actually getting sponsored by Capri Sun?" I was like, "No."
He's
it
like,
was
I
a
have stock
joke."
options. I have stock options.
I need stock.
No, like, I have 2 boxes of Capri Sun in my fridge. I was just drinking one.
Drinking one Capri Sun or drinking one box?
Oh, a box. I
All
could
right,
drink
so
that
just so
stuff
you guys
all
know,
day.
in a few minutes, probably in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna hop off the call and I'm gonna go over to my channel and do a live stream where I'm gonna be reading stories. So I'll probably
Okay.
only be here for another 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Sounds awesome. Sounds cool. I mean, not that you're leaving, but live scary stories.
I
Sounds
think
cool.
I think he knows what you meant.
No, I didn't. I'm highly offended, and I'm about to sue your dick off.
See,
Oh,
nice
I'm
going. Now you got him
sorry.
triggered. Nice going.
Yeah, that's
Zack
so creepy.
Wizardman
Now I'm wondering.
exposed.
Why don't you just go assume his gender next? Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, seriously.
Don't you dare do that. I am
Did
a
you just
genderless
assume that
alien.
I have a gender?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was
even
thinking.
have one.
Did you just assume I'm human?
Yeah, bro, you're getting pretty offensive up in here.
Actually, you know what? I think the person that has to be the most offended is Phantom of Darkness because we just assumed
yeah.
his internet speed.
I remember I was in Rainer Lewington's live stream once. It was a few months ago.
Did
and
you
I
just
think-
assume my cell phone carrier provider?
Oh, wow.
Did you just assume my ISP?
Anyway,
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Zach, go ahead.
Anyway, oh my gosh, I was in Rainer Lewington's stream. Anyway, we got into the subject of Hitler, and we talked about 9, and you know how he says 9. Yes, he says 9 a lot. And anyway, I think one guy said, "Bend me over, daddy, like 9," like 9 times, and he was getting pretty offensive.
Why 9 specifically? Why
I
not
don't
7.5 or 12?
Yeah, like why not? Did you assume my number? It's like,
Yes,
did you
indeed.
just assume my breast size?
Got like really quiet.
Yeah, I got like really quiet.
Also, just like dead silence.
Dead Silence. That's a great movie.
Heard a pin drop just now. You know, when you know how YouTube will automatically create like a transcript of all of this, it's going to be so weird to read that later.
Oh, yes.
God.
It's so confusing. Did you
You
just
better-
assume I'm assuming? Says Mr. Lonely Dark.
Let's make the YouTube transcript really, really freaked up. Transcript, feminist, white supremacist, transcript, Milo Yiannopoulos, transcript, assuming. There we go. Now it's messed up.
You
Can't
threw
wait to-
Milo in there.
Milo
I'm gonna.
Yiannopoulos.
Yeah,
How do you like him?
I mean, he's pretty funny.
he is funny.
I don't know who he is. Is he iDubbbz? If he's not iDubbbz, then I don't like him.
No, he's like iDubbbz because he's really offensive.
Nice.
He does a lot of the feminist things. He touches on those subjects.
Well, I would say, I think there's a good line between being offensive and not being PC. Like iDubbbz, I don't think he's offensive. I think he's not PC. Like he says, I don't have a problem with saying the N word, but I don't know if you guys wouldn't want me to say it. So, but like,
I don't have a problem with people. I think you can get away with it.
Yes, I can get away with saying half of it, but iDubbbz, the reason he like says that stuff is because like he he kind of explained it a long time ago that if you don't say, like, if you restrict yourself to not saying those things, then that's what gives it its power. Like, I say shit and fuck and stuff all the time. I wouldn't have said that when I was 10, but now I say it like it's nothing.
Well, I'm
If people were to
12,
say
and I
the N
don't
word
care.
more, it wouldn't necessarily have that same power that it does.
No,
And so, like,
I'll agree. I'll
Unless you
agree with you
get
there. It's strange. It's strange that you hear it tossed back around in like casual conversation, but it depending on who says it, then it's like, what'd you say? It's a strange thing to me.
kind of like I think it's like it's why they say it that matters, not the fact that they said it. So like people that on YouTube that say that stuff with a certain intent, that's where that line is. Then other people that say it necessarily to try to be offensive or try to get that like shock humor. I don't think that's funny. I think that's kind of stupid. Like
I
to
think
say
we
like
just,
sexist
I
or
think
racist stuff just to, huh?
I think we need to just create some new offensive words.
Yeah,
How
like
about
like dingle flinger.
Dingleflinker.
Avocado man wife.
Yeah. What about a midwife?
Avocado man wife.
Ooh,
We're not going on this again, are we? Are we, Sam?
Doing what do you say?
let's not offend anybody by assuming their genders again. I swear, someone's gonna make a movie called The Assuming.
Did you just assume my subscriber count?
Did you just
Sure,
assume that I'm human? Whoa, what happened to my chat?
Someone is going to someone's gonna make a movie called The Assuming.
The assumist.
Yeah, they're gonna go there to buy a ticket, and I'll be like, did you just assume the ticket price?
Anyway, I was watching a Milo
Says on
Yeah,
Yiannopoulos
I'll
video.
take some popcorn. Did you just assume we had that? The popcorn machine over there kind of led me to believe that. Yeah. Did you just assume that's a popcorn machine?
Anyway,
Look,
there
I
was
Secret
this,
Transformer.
just want to go watch the movie. Did you assume we're showing it today? You just sold me the tickets.
Anyway, I was watching a video a few months ago. It was of the YouTuber Milo Yiannopoulos. I was talking about him earlier. Anyway, there was this one thing how he was talking about offensive things, and this lady walked out and said, "You know what? I'm done. You are offending people." And she was like, "Oh, sweetie, thank you for coming, darling. But quite honestly, fuck your feelings."
Oh, I remember that one.
That was
I saw that.
amazing. That was amazing too. I love that one.
You know who
Did
I
you-
find interesting? Ben Shapiro.
Me too.
So what do you?
So,
What do you? You go ahead.
So I'm gonna head out, guys. I appreciate you having me on stream. It was very fun. I'd like to do it again sometime. But I'm gonna head over to my channel and do some live streamings or live readings for a little bit.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right, man.
bye.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming
I'll
by.
make sure to subscribe to all your channels.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you. I'll sub to yours.
we'll see you guys later.
I'll catch you
Take it
later.
easy.
Bye.
All right.
See, Dismal, you just said Ben Shapiro, then it got quiet.
Anyway, what are y'all's opinions on rice gum?
No one cares.
I don't
There
watch
we
his,
go.
don't watch his channel.
I mean, I don't like him. I just remember since we were talking about the N-word and iDubbbz, in his stupidest and newest song, he says, "How are you going to support a guy who proudly says the N-word?" Which was the most stupidest verse I've ever heard.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's interesting how like PewDiePie said it like 2 or 3 months ago, and now it's like a dead issue.
Yeah, because
I remember that.
Because they tried to get everybody fired up about him saying it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but
it's when
nobody
it's and I guess I heard it and I'm like it slipped out. They're like, well, if he said it then he must use it in his regular vocabulary. And I'm thinking, no, I seriously doubt it. I think he was just frustrated and didn't know the right word to say for his frustration, and he just picked a bad word.
No, I think he said it on purpose to provoke. But I mean,
Who's rice gum? Nocturnal, nice. Nintendo. Yes, that's the new N word is Nintendo.
yeah,
NES.
you can't say Nintendo or Mario will get triggered. Make sure not to say it.
Nosferatu, yeah. That can be the new one. Nosferatu. Ninja, I like that one.
We can't say Nosferatu.
Nice nipples. What? Nose.
Nice
need.
alliteration for the N-word.
Oh no, we got one dislike.
Oh well, screw the person who ever did that.
Was it when we said Milo Yiannopoulos, or was it when we said Ben Shapiro?
Or was it when we said iDubbbz or Rice Gum or PewDiePie?
Maybe it was Rice
A lot
Gum.
of
Maybe Rice Gum did
Oh
it.
yeah, that would make
Maybe it was
sense.
Rice Gum.
That would make sense.
Oh, well, we got 20 likes though, so I mean, thank you guys for that. I appreciate that.
Awesome! You 20 people better sub to my channel.
And I'll just say this. You don't have to like the stream. I mean, we just kind of sit here and shoot the breeze and talk about it. You hate the stream.
I like
was
that
like 3 streams ago when Happy Shadows kept like giving it the thumbs down and then the thumbs up? I think he was the one doing that. I think.
Where the hell is he at tonight?
He was on earlier. He's sick. He said.
Oh come on, Happy Shadows.
That's what he said. Oh, Lex, hello, welcome.
Sometimes I like to troll people by just hitting the dislike and like over and over and over again, but I automatically go back to the like after I'm done. Any YouTuber that I get notifications from and then I'm subscribed to and that I automatically like the video before I watch.
Did Sam leave?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything popping open and cracking, so I'm gonna assume yes.
He left.
You scared him off.
So did oh thanks. So did Ever So Creepy.
Yeah, I love how Mr. Loindark, I love how you say you're bored. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm just kind of bored here. I'm sorry.
At least he's being honest.
Yeah, well, that's true. I gotta respect your honesty, though.
Let's make it spicy.
We tried that. Look what happened.
Oh yeah, we got a dislike.
Only one though. You were in there. Not because of the stream. Now remember, caps locks looks like shouting. It's been a boring day. I'm sorry.
Of lice dumb.
Yeah, because of Rice Gum. Yeah.
Lice Gum is his name. Lice Gum.
The only YouTuber I'm watching within the last couple of days was Kill 'Em.
Oh yeah.
Some of his stuff is kind of is really funny, and the other stuff is kind of dumb because it's obviously staged. And I've even called him out on it only because he doesn't go ahead and he says it like it's legit, and I don't like that. I hate when people do that.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't mind it. I mean, you're watching for entertainment.
I am, but don't tell me you're doing one thing and lead me to believe that you're actually going to do it as a challenge, and then not actually legitimately doing it, because then I'm gonna lose some faith in you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, well, then why not just make the whole channel a parody and be done with it? You know, like make it just say it's all skits. Don't play it off like it's legit, because it annoys me. You know, like for example, I wouldn't say like I'm gonna spend the night in this abandoned house and it's haunted and then not to do it.
Yeah.
He said that, then he didn't do it.
Well, no, he's done other stuff, like when he claimed there's the video where he put himself inside of a box and he put it into the lake, and then it was impossible sticking 2 boxes on similar to those big Tupperware storage bins, like you'd put clothes and stuff in. Yeah, basically he puts 2 of them together and duct tapes it, and it goes in the lake and they show it, and it's like, I'm like, no, that's not possible. And yet when he's inside, it's perfectly quiet and perfectly still. When he's holding the camera, I'm like, no, he would have sunk. There's no buoyancy or waterproofing whatsoever. If it was waterproof, it would be airproof. You'd be dead. You'd be dead.
You guys like Stranger Things?
You know what? I've never watched it.
It's awesome.
My brother is constantly telling me about that show, and he's like, "You gotta check it out, man. It's just so 80s." I'm like, "That's cool and all, but he's also the same person that told me to get into The Walking Dead, and I just can't."
I love The Walking Dead, but anyway, I remember finding Stranger Things when it was nothing. It wasn't even popular, and now it's all what it is now, and it's so popular and it's so big.
Walking Dead has turned into crap.
I think it's good.
I can't get into it.
You know, I just think I'll watch anything.
I don't blame you for not being able to get into it. There's nothing.
Well, for me, I think I'm just gonna say that the whole zombie thing for me became tiresome by like the mid 1980s.
Okay.
And I just everything after that is just it's the same thing. There's zombies. How did they get this way? We don't know. We've got to figure it out. That's the same plot every time.
No,
They've
yeah,
been
no,
doing
no.
it
You're
for-
Night of the Living Dead started it. Night of the Living Dead. They never explained why they were rising from the grave. Why are there zombies? They never explained it.
Yeah, The
It
Walking
worked
Dead's been
just
doing
that
for-
one time. You can't keep doing it over and over again. So I find it just extremely annoying, and I can't get into the stories. I can't get into any of it. It's just not.
Yeah, the Walking Dead's been doing that for close to 8 years now, and they still haven't found out why everyone turned into zombies.
Of course not, because it's a cash cow.
And they have
Milking
to-
it. Just keep milking it.
I bet they're gonna go up to like the 30th season, and then it's gonna be like they finally find out how they just need one more thing, and then guess what? They lose the information. All of them get Alzheimer's and don't know what they're doing.
Walking Dead, yeah, those would be like the retirement years. Michelle Neves, hello and welcome.
Speaking of years, you know what show they should bring back?
What's up?
I was gonna say I was getting them confused. I was gonna say Wonder Years. You should bring
The
back
Wonder Years?
Happy Days.
Happy Days, yeah.
Did Sam join back or something? Because I hear background noise.
I think that's Dismal eating cookies.
That is not me eating cookies. That is me working on a project. Fear Crawler. Figure out from the noises what it is.
That sounds like a Sprecher Cola.
It is not.
And what is it?
Oh, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've done it a time or two. That's my hint.
Are you jerking off or something?
You're not loading a gun, are you?
I am assembling one because I just cleaned it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got nervous for a minute.
So-
I was like, please don't be
So
loading.
fear.
Please don't be
I was
loading a gun.
recording not too long ago, and I was like, man,
That's
this
something I
stream
haven't. That's something I haven't done in a while. I haven't cleaned my Taurus for a while.
Oh, really?
I honestly, I just keep forgetting about it because basically just open the gun safe, put it in my pocket, go outside for a while.
Yeah.
Concealed carry, everyone. Concealed carry. I swear, concealed carry. Concealed carry.
That's your carry gun, man. You got to keep that thing clean.
Oh, I know. I actually gotta go buy some more rounds for it because I want to shoot off what I've got.
Dude, let's
I
go
remember the other
shooting.
day-
We should. We totally
Dude.
should.
Like for real, we should before it gets too cold out. Like let me know when, and I'm down.
And it finally warmed up this weekend, and then it got
Me and
cold
my-
again.
Me and my friend Alex shot cologne bottles the other day. I shot one with strain in it, and it just automatically turned into a bottle rocket of smell.
Amina says that Dismal's been cleaning that gun for so long. Yes, and it's going to be immaculate.
It's not immaculate. It's okay because 1911s are a pain in the ass to clean.
I'm gonna buy one just so I can see how hard they are to clean.
Dude, you can take down mine. I'll show you all the parts. They suck.
Oh, Sam's leaving. Okay, Sam. Catch you later.
All right,
Goodbye,
Sam.
Sam.
It was nice having you in the chat. You contributed a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Contributed a lot to the background noise, that is.
I mean, it was nice to have you in the stream. We talked a lot, man. Thanks for doing the face reveal.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
He's a
Dinosaur
furry?
furry.
He's a
You
furry.
dinosaur furry.
13 Sharks Can Fly. Hello. Yes, everyone is still a mod. Everyone's a mod
Oh,
here.
cool. 13 Sharks Can Fly is awesome.
Oh, you know what?
That's cool.
You sent me a story, and I still haven't. I keep forgetting to narrate that. I apologize that they sent it to me months ago, and I keep forgetting that I have it. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget, because otherwise I will forget that I have to narrate that one too. My desk is such a mess. I don't know how I found anything. Yeah, everyone is not only is everyone still a mod. I think I added like another like dozen mods tonight. So.
Oh my god, dude, you're gonna hit the limit.
Yeah, I know. That's the goal here. That's when you know you've pretty much made it. You hit the limit for mods.
That's when you know you've had enough fans to do it with.
That's right. Yeah, there's 12 people watching, and I hope they're all moderators.
12 people watching. Well, all you 12 people subscribe to my channel, Zack Wizardman.
Be right back.
Yeah, it goes as yeah. Just a second, guys. Let me get you those links.
Oh yay, awesome. That would be most appreciated. Yeah, I'm really trying to hit that goal.
Well, you got to have goals, you know.
Yeah.
Let me pull up. Okay, for those of you that are in the chat, I'm going to put down. There is Dismal Heroes channel right there, and I'll pull up Zach's in just a sec.
Awesome. Oh, and all y'all subscribe to Sir Spooks because he's awesome. He does a lot of stuff caught on camera. He noticed me the other day, and I am so proud. So happy about it too.
Okay, and there's Zack Wizardman.
Awesome.
Oh, Reaper, as far as how the job is going, I actually left that job. That was the night job that I was doing for a while there. I left that to go work another job, and the other job, they kind of did some things I didn't agree with. So, but like I said, I hated it. But like I said, I did just get my detective license and my detective agency permit. So that is the new career for Fear.
Ha. Them rhymes though. You're like Eminem in the horror community.
Yeah, 13 Sharks and Fly. What was the story about? What was it? My memory sucks. But I like the story, so it wasn't a bad story. So don't get me wrong.
So, is this your newest stream since the last time you streamed where you said you were going to quit?
Let me think. No, I've done one stream after that.
Okay.
Because I did well that situation. I think I can just call it, over, and I got over it. So
I'm glad it's over because that was a really bad things that person did. But anyway, I'm glad you're streaming again.
Yeah, we are definitely streaming again, and I want to get back to doing weekly streams as well. But doggone it, I just have to start making more videos again. I have been so bad at it.
Same here.
I mean, anytime you want me to come on one of your streams, I will.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Well, I think I'm going to get off here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, we've already been streaming for 2 hours.
Oof, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wait,
and we haven't really discussed a darn thing that's been cohesive whatsoever. But that's okay.
Oh my god, it's about to be 11 o'clock.
Yep, it is late.
I'm going to go make some pancakes.
Yeah, good time for him.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go get some chili cheese burritos.
I'm probably going to go buy a chicken sandwich.
From where? That's the question.
Probably Quick Trip.
Walmart.com.
No, chicken sandwich from Walmart.com.
Yeah, duh. They make the best chicken sandwiches on Walmart.com.
I think I'd be waiting a while for it. I'm hungry now.
It's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah, what was that? That was for
JG Wentworth.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Isn't JG Wentworth like an only? Wait, I thought that was only for one state.
No, old boy is national.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because like I live in Alabama and I saw the commercial all the time. It's JG Wentworth.
Oh yeah, I live up in Illinois. Yeah, it's still on all the time here.
It's your money. Get it when you need it. It's like, oh come on, all that screaming in those commercials.
Remember the bus commercial where everyone was singing on the bus?
Dude, whenever my friends and I go on road trips, like that's one of our road songs is the JG Wentworth song. We'll sing that as we're driving along.
Just singing the jingles.
JG Wentworth. 877 Gosh. I want Oprah to sing that song.
Who?
Oprah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, just why?
So, okay, since we're speaking of Oprah, do you guys know
You brought wait, we weren't speaking of Oprah. You brought Oprah up.
Since I was speaking of Oprah, do you guys know Bo Burnham?
Who?
Bo Burnham.
I don't think so.
Anyway, he's a comedian and he writes songs. One of them was called "Kill Yourself." The other one was called "Eat a..."
comedies.
Yes, the other one was called "Eat a Dick." The other one was called "Eat a Dick." He's like, "Eat a dick. Get your dick eating gloves and get ready to gobble this dick up." It's really weird, but he's a really comedian in his songs.
I'm confused. What does that have to do with Oprah?
Because okay, yeah. Anyway, in one of his songs,
I'm still waiting for you to tie the two together. You got me on the edge of my seat here.
Okay. Anyway, in one of his songs, it's called "Kill Yourself." It goes, "Stick your tongue in a plug, drink a pipe of exhaust, like be gay in Iran." Then it said, "Let Oprah sit on your face."
I see.
And then it's like, "Drink a gallon of mace, be gay in Iran, let Oprah sit on your face." And then it was like, "Make toast in the tub."
I've done that.
Oh, are you serious?
Sure, why not?
Awesome.
You gotta have your Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. Oh, God. Amazing.
Anyway.
Awkward silence.
All right, I'm getting off. I think it's drawn to a close. So, yep. I guess it was.
He says as I hear something slide into the weapon. Because I'm getting off. We're drawn to a close here.
Sliding into the weapon.
I've got to go to work. Dismal Hero Moonlight says the Punisher.
Huh?
The Punisher.
Oh, yeah.
I've got work to do. And I do it again.
Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna go make some pancakes and
making pancakes.
Play some Doom.
Pancakes.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome.
Right, I will get at you in a little bit here.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Dismal's just gonna go make pancakes. Don't anybody be alarmed. Just making pancakes. Pancakes. With Mrs. Butterworth. Okay, just pancakes.
It's not Mrs. Butterworth, bro. No. You're gonna make pancakes with, I don't know, Grandma Johnita.
What?
You haven't heard of that brand?
No.
My God.
They're canned cakes.
Canned cakes.
Canned cakes. Pancakes. It's almost like the movie Fargo. I want pancakes.
I haven't even seen that yet.
I just had pancakes for breakfast. I want pancakes. Parts of that movie are so funny and parts of it are so dark. It's very confusing. He's gonna go buy some plums. Yeah, Dismal's gonna go buy some plums.
Plums?
I don't know. Dismal wants to get a Coke Zero. I've never seen Mr. Only Dark. I've never seen the TV show. I've seen the movie though, but I've never seen the TV series. I actually don't watch a lot of modern TV shows. The only TV show I watch regularly is, well, there's maybe three. I watch syndicated shows like the Andy Griffith Show or Bonanza or Gunsmoke. I don't watch anything else really. I
love those shows.
I like old shows. I don't really like new stuff.
So I got a question, Fear Crawler.
Sure.
Do you know why the the term sliding into your DMs is so popular and sexual?
No.
I've never known why.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
see now. Oh, see, I thought I was gonna learn something.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
I have no idea.
Like, yeah, me neither. I just really don't know.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Lonely Dark. Thank you for just thank you for the thanks. Uh,
Well, this got
well,
boring.
now. See, I sometimes get afraid to read the chat because the chat somehow manages to go all pervy.
A bit weird.
I don't know why. I really don't.
That's a bit weird.
And Phantom's not here. Miss Monster isn't here either, so it'd be weird that it would keep going.
Yeah,
But
Phantom
thank you,
isn't here.
Mr. Lonely Dark. Thank you.
If Phantom isn't here, then nothing is going to be offensive much anymore.
That's true.
Well,
yeah. Well, I'm going to hopefully probably tomorrow. I have a video out on the channel, so
that sounds awesome.
I really hope I get it done. If I don't, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm still trying to get a normal schedule down, and I still don't have it. So hopefully tomorrow, if I get up early enough, I can have a video done by the end of the day. I hope. Not sure how long it's going to be. Probably maybe around like 8 to 10 minutes long. Not super long, but yeah.
All of background noises here.
Sam.
Hello, Sam.
Oh my goodness.
Are you peeing or something, bro?
Oh, that's a cat.
Oh, okay.
Sam, I thought you left.
Yeah, I still have a little bit of time left.
And some alcohol.
No.
It's Coke Zero. It's Coke Zero.
Totally Coke Zero.
Hang on a second. Wait, you have your camera. Show me that that's a Coke Zero can. Let's hear. It says Budweiser. Okay.
Exposed. Samthegreat.
Oh no, we're doing this again. Why are we doing this again?
Okay, just show us your face.
Why are we doing this again? Is this a thing now? Is this still a thing? Are we still doing this?
Just show us your face for 2 seconds. I must know what you look like.
Oh, you turned it off. Oh, see now, here, I put my mask on for nothing.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, yeah.
I want you to show your face.
Huh? This is my face.
Okay,
yeah, that's my
I'll
face.
show.
This is
I'll
my
show my actual face.
This is my corpse husband sweatshirt.
This is
Yeah,
my
and I'm
actual
wearing a
face,
Corpse
though.
Husband Army shirt.
This is my actual face, though.
Take the mask off.
I can't. Fear.
Yeah. Yes. What?
Who's that standing behind you? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna assume there's nothing there.
There isn't, I swear.
Are you sure?
Dude, I swear. Did I just do that to some people? Because some people do that to me all the time, and I hate when they do it. I just never done it before. I just chose you.
Well, I'm honored.
Yes, on the middle of a live stream.
Yes.
Sam
yes.
left again.
What is going on? That guy.
Have you heard of the meme Dat Boy?
Dat boy.
Oh shit! What's up? Dat Boy. Oh shit! What up?
Sam the Great Alcoholic.
Wait,
Ice Wolf Man 89 left. Okay, well, take care. Thanks for stopping by.
how much people are in now?
Let's see here. 8.
8. Well, hello, 8 people subbed to my
Hello
channel.
to 8. I think we'll hang out for 1 more minute.
1 more minute. Okay.
1 more minute. Give us a nice round number to work with.
Yep. Okay, so I'll give a 1-minute countdown. It's
All
been
right,
a
great.
It's been a great time on this live stream. It really has. It's been very offensive. It's been very gummy with rice in it. You know, rice. I don't like to say his name. I don't like to say that satanic name known as Lice Dumb. Anyway, it's been fun. We had like 8 people on the panel actually at the same time, I think, right? I don't know how much.
It was a lot. I think we had
Yeah,
like
it was
maybe
a lot.
six maybe. I
Yeah,
think.
something like that. And we hit the new record number with 14
Like
people watching.
14 people watching the live stream.
Amazing. It was
Amazing.
absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
So do you ever plan to do a face reveal?
No.
No. You know,
Maybe.
I'm gonna bribe you over PayPal to show me your face.
You'd have to have a lot of money. A lot of money.
How much money would that be?
I don't know. They haven't invented that number yet.
Oh God, then my wallet is going to be murdered for the next lifetime.
Forever.
Children's lifetime, grandson's
Generations.
lifetime.
Ruined for generations.
It will happen. I will get the money to see that fear face, that crawler face, that
This is my face. This is it.
You've heard it now, folks. DramaAlert.com. Fear crawler's face reveal.
That's going to show up in the transcript too now. Nice. Keemster. Nice.
Keemster.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Hello, Drama Alert Nation. Let's get right into the news.
Yeah.
There needs to be a Keemstar of the horror community. Like all the horror narrator news.
No. For all the drama, no.
I bet I could pull it off.
You probably could.
You'd have to call it Trauma Alert.
Trauma Alert.
Trauma Alert. No, I would call it I'd probably call it Cancer Alert.
Okay.
All the cancerous news. Oh, that was great. You heard it here, folks. Fear Crawler's face has been revealed, and it is the ugliest thing we have seen ever. This is the ugliest thing we have seen ever. Words do not describe how putrid this is. I'm kidding.
See, now we went over our time limit here.
Wait, what's the time limit? Oh, dang it.
That's 3 minutes now. Oh, man.
What? Are you serious? Oh, my God. Time flies when you're being cancerous.
Jeez. Yes, that is my real face. It's just dry and cracked. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah. I paid to see that face. I paid the unknown number.
Just gonna say a huge thank you to everyone for getting this channel to 700, actually over 700 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Zach, any last words?
Thank you all for being here. It's been pretty fun on here. It's been offensive, I can say that. Everyone subbed to me.
Yeah,
everyone
sub to Zach.
Stream, shared the stream, subbed to me. Comment. Yeah. So, you about to end it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll leave then. Bye.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so once again, thank you guys so much for joining me and for just hanging out and being amazing. I appreciate that. Going to do my best to get a video out tomorrow. Kind of have a topic in mind. I just hope I have enough time to get it done. I really do. I don't want to make a promise and then not keep it, but tomorrow, probably around, I don't know, this time, maybe a little earlier, look for that video. I hope I have it done for you guys. And if I do, I hope you enjoy it. So everyone, take care, be safe, enjoy what's left of the weekend, and above all, stay scared.